Matty.
He's done with you an hour ago.
Why, have you been busy?
Well, my own was.
I was just sort of here.
Every little helps.
Terry, here a minute.
All right, son.
All right, Matty, how's it going?
We got dead busy.
Listen, mate, I'm in the middle of a rush, right? I'm taking Angie out tonight.
Lucky you.
I want you to stay out the way of the flat for us. Oh, come on, go round to your house, fellas, or something. Look, I just want to get to know her again, don't I?
Oh, got no choice, have I?
Thanks a lot, sir. I'll see you after, lads. Have a nice day.
All right. See ya. Take it easy.
Where's the after all started up then?
Don't you mean which tarty off with? Meow. Right, well, where are we up to then? Well, yeah, you throw that one in the oven and I'll chop up some more peppers. Right.
Do you want me to do anything?
No, I think we've got it all boxed off now.
Hello, everybody, peeps.
He was Greek.
Yeah, well, we're all the same now, aren't we? All Europeans. And, you got your own business and that now, aren't you?
What are you talking like that for?
Of a capitalist, eh?
So have you.
Ah, yeah, but I don't exploit a workforce, do I?
No, neither do I. I'm just trying to keep people off the dole and myself from going mad.
All right. It was only a wind-up.
All right, Terry.
What's wrong with him?
Well, God, I'm just because I was winding him up.
Right, I'm not doing it to you tonight, so give us to your finest Alcatraz pizzas, please.
So Alcatraz is coming up. Yours won't be long, mate, all right?
Just to be able to take a joke, Terry.
Still early days, isn't it?
Yeah, but you gotta let it go, though, haven't you?
He did have his missus murdered.
Yeah, Bella's baby.
And it was right outside here, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, well, I don't mean to sound harsh, but it was a while ago.
What is it with this country? If you get over someone dying quick, they call you callous. And if you take your time, and it does take time, people tell you to pull yourself together.
I don't know. I didn't mean to sound hard-hearted about it.
Yeah, well, that's what it sounded like.
I don't know. I walk out all happy, and I walk into a debate about death.
Oh, but what have you got to be happy about?
Why, you got folks again tonight, are you?
Sort of.
What do you mean, Frank? Sort of?
Me and Mick were going for a bevy. Hey, bad news about Julia Brogan, wasn't it?
I've been saying for ages something like that was going to happen round here.
Well, you're the caretaker. Aren't you supposed to shift the gangs out there?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I don't want to get too heavy-handed, though, with them, do I? Oh, well, all right. Well, remember Mick when he took the law into his own hands with that burglar?
I must admit, I did feel guilty about it all. You know, we're happening so close to this place. And we were all here when it happened.
You've only just shouted or something.
Do you reckon women stand a much better chance in an attack if they scream or draw attention to themselves?
Apparently she did, but we were all too busy talking and laughing.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. If I get my hands on whoever mugged Julia Brogan, he'd be screaming for his life.
Same here. I'll tell you what we need, mate. One of them vigilante patrol things. You know, well, a gang of us marching up and down, making sure the gap's all right, innit?
Well, seeing as though that's what your job's supposed to be, you might be talking yourself out of a job, mate.
You gonna have something to eat?
Not just yet, love. I'm finding it hard enough to keep this cup of tea down.
But you've got to have something. All you had was a bowl of soup yesterday and nothing on Saturday.
Keep me weight down, won't it?
Oh, there's better ways of doing it.
I don't care about the money. It's just all my memories in that bag. Pictures of our Reedy and our Rod and Tracy when they were small. Things you can't ever replace.
Look, the sooner you put it to the back of your mind, the better.
I don't know whether I'll ever be able to. It was such a shock, and there were so many of them. I walk everywhere on my own, and although I get scared, I always think, no, it won't happen to me. Other people get mugged, not me.
Oh, don't keep thinking about it.
But I feel so embarrassed. I thought I could look after myself. But now, I don't know if I'll ever be able to go down that pathway again.
Oh, don't be getting yourself upset. You just stay here for a day or so until you get yourself settled.
What do you mean that? I don't want to put anyone out.
You're not putting anyone out, but you are going to have something to eat.
Pay your overtime now, do they?
Oh, Steve, I'd be late.
I don't know if you can stand that place. I couldn't wait to leave.
Are you walking us down the pathway?
I want you to go out if you like.
Oh, yeah, my dad would be really pleased. I mean, he thinks I'm not seeing it.
Can you get out later then?
Funny.
Has your old fella still got you grounded? Just tell him you're going out. I mean, you're old enough to do what you want.
Oh, yeah, I can just see his face now. I mean, the vibes are bad enough in our house anyway. Then my mum's still not speaking. Oh, it's not my fault, Dan.
Come on, look. I've got dosh.
Hey, where'd you get that?
Been saving. Well, we can go bowling and a burger or something.
I can't.
Come on, it'll be sound.
Dad, and put it away, will you? Someone might see you.
What do you mean?
Well, some poor old woman was mugged by Arlen in the pathway by some pathetic divvies. Well, someone could mug you just as easily if there was a gang of them.
So you're not coming out then?
Well, I've told you. I'll try honest. I'll speak to you and Dad again.
Yeah, you'll have to. I mean, if we're supposed to be going out with one another, you're going to have to stop being treated like a kid by then.
They don't treat me like a kid.
Well, they do. And it's one thing going out with a schoolie, but it's worse when she acts like one.
Well, I admired you standing up to her.
Can I just say something here, please? You know, I think it's marvellous that you've found somebody. In fact, I couldn't be happier. Well, I could, but if things take the natural course...
They are doing, Max.
No, hang on a minute. Hold on. We're being very supportive to Margaret at the moment. In fact, we're encouraging her to get deeply involved in a relationship that's causing more and more problems the longer it goes on.
So you think I should end it?
No, I just think that... Well, I think you should make the decisions on your own. And if you think your mother's wrong for not supporting you, well, at the same token, well, we're wrong for supporting you.
Max.
Because you're not being given your own mind on the matter.
Max, I've never been so sure of anything in my life. I love being with Derek, and whether he's in the Lake District or the Lebanon, nothing's going to come between us. You know, it's nice to have you and Patricia behind me, and it's a shame my mum isn't, but we'll get by without everyone.
Do you want me to take you to the hairdressers?
Oh, I don't know. My knees and my arms are still a bit sore. I'm not up to sitting under a dryer.
Oh, well, when you're ready then.
All right, Dad.
Right, son.
Good news.
What is it?
Oh, where'd you get it?
It was handed in at the station.
Wasn't it great?
You're only interested in the money.
Oh, I don't care about the money. Oh, this is what I wanted. My pension book and my photos.
I can remember the time when window cleaners were that knackered after a hard day's graft that they'd be having a kip at this time.
Yeah, well, this window cleaner has to work as a cocky watchman as well.
Well, I can also remember the time when a cocky watchman used to sit round a brazier warming his nuts. Now, what haven't you got? The brazier or nuts?
Conkers to you. 215, I'll go past them to there, will you? I'm a caretaker, you know, not a delivery boy. Lemon pineapple. Thank you. No manners these days, kids, have they?
Listen, what is it that keeps bringing you in here? My good looks or the smell of food?
Hey, Terry, up before, I'm sorry.
I forget it, I was a bit, well, you know.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Terry, I was looking at the stock sheets before, and I was thinking, you know, with the light night's coming in, we might start getting busier.
I better get going anyway. See you, boys.
Anyone seen my checkbook?
Yeah, lad.
Sorry, Owen, what were you saying?
It's probably all speculation, like, but even if we get like a 10% increase in turnover, probably not carrying enough stock. I bet the fridges and the freezers still not being full to capacity.
Wow. I'll tell you what. Talk to you later about it, all right? Right, make yourself at home.
Thanks.
Would you like a drink?
Tea, please.
Sure you don't want something a bit stronger?
Yeah, strong tea.
Please yourself.
What are you reading this for?
I'm not. You are.
You're so sharp you might cut yourself one of these days.
We used it when me and Terry were getting the pizza parlour together.
He's like a fish out of water in there.
You'll get used to it, Angela.
It's not him, though, is it?
Well, you never know what you like till you try.
Is that right? Hiya.
Oh, all right. Sorry. I thought you were supposed to be round at your house, fellas. Well, I was. I am. I'll see you later.
Bye. He doesn't really want to go out, does he?
Well, he doesn't want to be here with me and you, does he?
But he lives here.
Yeah, but he's stopping round at his house, fellas, isn't he?
You've asked him to go out so I can stay, haven't you?
Well, I mean, you haven't got the kids, so, like... Well, the night's ours, isn't it, Angela?
Maybe, but I'm not yours. I've no intention of spending the night here. I'm not like that. New Year was New Year. You can't just walk in and out of my life when you want and then expect me to fall into bed with you. I'm going home.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've made a mistake.
You bet you did.
Look, I've said I'm sorry. And I really meant it. I was stupid. Look, I shouldn't have took you for granted. Can we forget about all what's happened? I mean, we can start a proper relationship. You and me, eh?
I'd still like to go home.
So you were about to be invaded by the Yanks again? Some big reunion or something?
Oh, that'll be nice.
Why?
Oh, they had lots of style, the Yanks. We used to go dancing with them. I used to walk out with one called Brad from Chicago.
You went out with a Yank?
Oh, aye. Handsome fella. Beautiful fingernails.
I know it's so important that men have nice fingernails.
They were always so well-mannered, those Americans. Especially Brad. So romantic. This is about romance and true love.
Oh, is it?
The course of which never runs smooth. Read the chapter, will you, love? I love being read to.
Yeah, Nan, I'll read it to you. You two can listen.
Oh, you're an angel. Plenty of feeling, please, Rod.
Right. It's you I've given my life for, Davina.
A bit more feeling, Rod. It's a romance.
Nurse Davina gasped. Her lips trembled, her mind raced. Now at last she would have Dr. Neville Shaw, her own man. For Davina, being close was not enough. She wanted to possess every ounce of his being.
I think I'll read it again later.
I was just getting into that.
I'll just struggle upstairs to the toilet.
Yeah. Careful now. All right.
Thanks for that. She seems a lot better, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I said she could stay a few days more, but do you think now she seems better she should go home?
I'll just see how it goes. Anyway, we've got more important things to be thinking about at the moment.
Like what?
Well, while I was getting my window fixed and my radio, I went out and bought something for you today.
Oh, what is it?
Just be patient.
How are you feeling? You know, I'll be happy when all this chemo stuff is over for you. Right. Now, would you like to hear me practice for my speech for my election as the chairman of the Round Table?
When is it again?
Tomorrow night.
April the 1st. Come on, let's hear it.
Well, I haven't actually written it yet, but I mean, I've got some great ideas for the year ahead. I mean, it's absolutely astounding. Now, Margaret. Now, if you'd like to sit down here, please. Right, thanks very much. Now, when I get up to the bit about the toast, I've got to find the right sort of balance. I don't want to sound too pompous, and on the other hand, I don't want to sound too casual. So I've got to find the right sort of inflection that...
Get on with it.
All right. Gentlemen.
You're not the town crier, Max.
You sound too serious.
It's only my first go, and anyway, it is serious. Right. Gentlemen. Stand up. The Queen. The Queen. The Duke of Lancaster and the Lord of Man. Right, you're supposed to repeat it.
You could have told us.
The Queen, the Duke of Lancaster and the Lord of Man.
The Queen, the Duke of Lancaster and the Lord of Man.
Put some enthusiasm into it.
It doesn't matter what we think, we won't be there.
Anyway, who are them Lord Lancaster and Duke of whatever it is?
The Duke of Lancaster and the Lord of Man. It's the Queen.
Well, all of them.
Yes.
Well, how many's going to be there when you get crowned or whatever it is?
I get a chain of office. It's not some Mickey Mouse ceremony, you know. Yes. It's going to be the greatest night of my life.
You said that was our wedding night.
Pints of bitter, please, love.
Well, if it isn't Mother Teresa.
All right.
Now that you ask. No. Who do you think you are?
Look, I was just trying to help.
Me? Or your conscience?
Just keep your voice down, love.
Don't you call me love? Wasn't my house good enough for you then? Did you expect to go back to some luxury penthouse?
I don't know what I thought.
I'll tell you what you thought. This one lives in a dump with her snotty-nosed little kids whinging half the night. Well, that's my life. And I might not like it, but I accept it. But there is one thing I will not accept, and that is charity. So here. Stick your money.
How long's Owen going to be?
Ah, he should be back soon. I think him and his missus have had a bit of a tiff, so he's over there every opportunity trying to keep her sweet.
Yeah, well, I don't fancy getting between neck and Parmesan cheese.
Mozzarella.
Whatever.
Listen, you're supposed to enjoy a new venture like this, you know.
I am.
It takes time, you know. And I do know how you feel. I mean, it was hard enough getting over it when my Teresa committed suicide. So suppose when...
They get murdered.
Look, I'm sorry, Terry. I was trying to help.
I don't need help, Matty.
But you should just talk about it. I mean, all this stuff about time being a great healer is just nonsense. You never get it healed properly.
Matty, I'm all right. I get a bit down every now and again, but I don't let things get to me the way they used to. And I can't get excited about selling bits of bread with tomato spread on them, all right? Oh, here he is at last. I thought you weren't going to be long.
All right, sorry, you got a bit delayed, didn't I?
Listen, I'd better get off then.
Hey, look, Terry, did you give any more thoughts about, ordering more stock in case we get a sales increase?
No, not yet.
Fair enough. It's just, well, they just to lose business after the lack of planning.
I tell you what, Owen. I mean, you seem to be doing really well here at the moment, don't you? You know you can run the place, so why don't I make you manager, eh?
Manager?
Yeah, no sweat. I'm sure you can do it. As from now on, you're in charge. I know you can do it. Order what you want, but don't even think about trying to rip me off, all right?
Promotion, eh, lad? Yeah. Didn't say anything about a pay rise, though, did he?
Hello.
All right.
My fella in the little boy's room.
Nick, I couldn't tell you. I'm supposed to meet him in here, but...
So he stood his face off.
I won't fight you for him. It's just too early for me.
It took me ages getting ready, and then I got a cab to be on time.
But if you fancy a pint, I mean a drink, I'll do the honours.
Oh, I'll have a martini, please. So, what do you do when you're not sweeping women off the feet?
I'm a wagon driver.
Oh, a trucker? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a good job. I don't think we get the credit we deserve, keeping the country on the move. Or is that simple figs?
I hope this isn't for me.
Well, I thought we'd get started. When my nan's in the bath and the other two are out.
Well, come on, I'd read children's stories, especially when they were tapes.
I know that, but do you reckon that if you listen to the tape and read the book at the same time, you might remember the words better?
So too.
That's how we started at school, isn't it?
Well, I'm not at school. I hated the place. Sitting there with teachers who made me out to be a problem.
But I won't be like that. I can read it to you.
I don't want you to read it to me. I know all about Rapunzel, thank you very much.
Well, how do you know it's Rapunzel if you can't read?
I memorise stories. I can read these pictures. It's just words I can't read. Well, most words. I suppose you got Rapunzel because she reminded you of me, another stupid woman.
Remember why you wanted to read. You want to be able to write out all the wedding invitations yourself, don't you? And I want to marry you. If you don't start learning to read soon, it's going to be like next year before we get married.
I hope I'm not disturbing you two lovebirds, but I think I'll go up to bed and have a read. That's if I can climb those stairs.
All right, Nan.
You wouldn't have a hot water bottle, would you, love? I mean, I find that room I'm in a bit uncomfortable, really. It's a pity Tomo's in that extension. It's more like a granny flat than a young man's room, you know. Anyway, I'll just struggle up the stairs again. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Anyway, thought you'd be sucking the face off that Angie one tonight.
Listen, shut it, Sinbad, or else you'd be bouncing back down them stairs, all right?
What's the matter with you? Aunt Terry used to be a good charge, and now...
Look, I've said button it.
Anyway, this is a bit dodgy, isn't it? I mean, what if Darren Mood and his mates come back? They could come back any time.
They're not going to come back until the pizza parlour closes. Right, now, who put this on, and when did it go on?
Well, it was you, wasn't it?
Well, I wouldn't be asking if it was me, would I? Now, when did it go on?
Well, it must have been over the weekend, I think.
You think? Look, I pay you to keep your eyes open round here.
No, hang on, no. You pay me to keep my eyes closed.
Look, when I said keep your eyes closed, well, have you seen them working?
Well, I don't actually see them. Well, I hear them more than anything else.
How do you mean you hear them?
Well, you know, late at night making sounds, shuffling around.
All right, Sinbad, cut out the sound effects.
What do you think it is?
Do you think it's a train set? I don't know, whatever it is. They're not going to tell me, are they?
Oh, I've done loads of trains. Well, gigs. Rock on the Scotty Dogs.
Trucker, singer, scaffolder. You've been around, haven't you?
Yeah, I suppose you can say that, yeah. Been all over the place. But it's funny, you know, you can go all over the continent, see that mountain, this river, but I tell you, we've got it all here in Britain. Some of the best sunsets I've ever seen in my life have been up in Scotland. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, I love it. Did your wife ever go off with you?
Chrissy? Nah. She never understood what it all meant to me. I mean, if I was talking like I'm talking to you now, about what it's like being a trucker, she'd make it all seem, and me, like it was insignificant. And it's not. You know, it's me, it's my life. But she couldn't see that.
Oh, I think it's dead interesting.
Honest?
Yeah.
Perhaps I should go on those lecture tours, you know, go all around the world, tell about Frank the singing trucker. Well...
Hey, you know, when I first saw you, I thought you were dead serious.
I was. I still am sometimes. Just things get to you now and then.
Well, you certainly cheered me up tonight.
Well, maybe we should have another night out. I mean, you don't have to, but if you fancy it.
No, I'd love to.
Okay, yeah. How about Friday?
Where?
Let's see the gardens, 9 o'clock.
Done. I'm going to go and powder my nose. And while I'm gone, you better think how you're going to tell your mate Mick with the hairy chest that you stolen his girl.
Carly and Ben spend a blissful day together in Home and Away next.